If you guys were looking for football based movies, then you have arrived at the right place because this is a list of the top 5 football movies. A list of movies all footballers should watch. These are a very interesting set of films, a mixed bag of films which have one thing in common: the passion for the beautiful game. Each one has something special to offer and has something special you can take away from the film. These films are filled with emotion and passion, and they have the potential to change the way you look at the game. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So now that we're done with the intro, let me waste no more of your time and get straight to the list. The movie that takes the 5th position is United, which came out in 2011. United is about the legendary young footballers of Manchester United managed by Matt Busby. The film starts off in the autumn of 1956 and mainly focuses on the relationship of Jimmy Murphy, the assistant manager, and Bobby Charlton. The young and talented set of footballers were nicknamed the Busby Babes because most of the players on the first team were club nurtured apart for a few exceptions. Now, I think most of you are aware of the tragic incident that follows, but I'm not going to mention it here for the ones who don't know about it, just for the sake of a better viewing experience. This film is touching and passionate and an even better watch if you're a Manchester United fan. The movie that takes the 4th position is The Damned United. This film is essentially about the rivalry between Brian Clough and Don Revie, but it does more than just unravel the rivalry. It also shows us the ups and downs in the life of Brian Clough as a manager. The film gives us an insight about what goes into building a strong foundation of a club. Although I would have enjoyed a much more detailed look into it, but I wouldn't say I was disappointed in any way. The film also talks about friendships, ambition, greed, and how if they're not looked after and kept in check can go out of hand. This film has some great shots and some brilliant performances from the cast, which is unlikely to see in a football based film. I enjoyed watching this film and I think you should definitely give this one a watch. At number 3 we have Offside. This is an Iranian film. Okay, don't freak out. Trust me when I say you don't want to miss this film. This is a very interesting film, not only because of the way it's shot, but also what the story is about. It's very rare that you get to see a film like this based on football. The story revolves around how Iranian females masquerade as males so they can slip into the stadium to watch the game between Iran and Bahrain, since women are banned from football matches. The ones who are caught and arrested are taken to a holding area and guarded by soldiers. The film is beautifully scripted with some super entertaining characters. This film shows us how football is for everybody, no matter the gender, and in the process probably turns you into an Iran national team fan. I thoroughly enjoyed this film and you shouldn't miss it for the world. At number 2 we have Antoine Griezmann, The Making of a Legend. This is a documentary that follows Antoine Griezmann from his days in Real Sociedad in Spain to Atletico Madrid and all the way to lifting the World Cup in 2018. It shows us the early setbacks Griezmann had in his career growing up and also takes us through the timely ups and downs in football. It's successful at showing us not just the great player that Griezmann is, but also the energetic human side to him. This film can be a motivation for a footballer out there who can relate to the experience that Griezmann's had at some level and really learn something from it. The movie is an insightful and fun watch and I would definitely recommend you watch it. At number 1 is Bobby Robson, More Than a Manager. Most of you probably don't know who he is, and honestly I didn't either before I watched this film. And guess what I learned? I learned that Bobby Robson is the best English manager of all time. I mean, the things he's done in his career as a manager are just amazing, but if you decide to set aside his managerial career, what you get is an extremely passionate person with a fighting spirit which is contagious just watching him through a screen. In the summer of 95, Bobby Robson was diagnosed with cancer and was given just a few months to live. Miraculously, less than a year later, Bobby Robson was managing the legendary FC Barcelona. The film takes us through his life as a manager and the struggles and disappointments he faced during his long and illustrious career. This movie should definitely be on your watch list if you're a footballer. I absolutely love this film and you need to watch it as soon as possible. So this was the list of movies all footballers should watch, and I think these are also movies all footballers will enjoy. So that's it from my end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and share this with your friends. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.